What if I told you there's a being so powerful that it can make the greatest warriors tremble just by hearing its name? Welcome to the brutal and fascinating world of ryomen Sukuna, the king of curses. Imagine this. We're talking about a guy who lived more than 1,000 years ago and is considered the most feared sorcerer in history. This is no joke, folks. Sukuna is not just another character. He is the nightmare of nightmares. In the Heian era, when most warriors could barely hold a sword correctly, Sukuna was already massacring entire squadrons alone. We're talking about a guy so terrifying that Japanese authorities preferred to throw parties in his honor rather than confront him. I mean, imagine being so powerful that even the government prefers to flatter you. But who is this monster that seems to have come straight out of a nightmare? Sukuna is not human in the traditional sense. He has 4 arms, 4 eyes, and a mouth in his stomach that looks like it's from a horror movie. His black tattoos are like power marks that scream, "I am the strongest." In battle, Sukuna doesn't play around. He can cut skyscrapers in half with his techniques, create divine flames that would leave the fire department in shock, and summon supernatural creatures as if he were playing cursed Pokemon. His personality? Worse than his appearance. Sukuna is the type of guy who sees humans as insects. He has no dreams, no empathy. He just wants destruction and power. When he says he's going to do something, you can bet he'll do it, and in the most brutal way possible. The craziest part is that he managed to be reborn in modern times through a young man named Yuji Itadori. Just imagine living with a curse inside you. Yuji literally has the most powerful and psychopathic being in history living inside his body. Sukuna is not just strong, he is absurdly strong. Satoru Gojo, considered the most powerful sorcerer in the modern era, admits that a fight against Sukuna would be extremely difficult. I mean, when even the strongest guy says it would be complicated, you know you're talking about someone monstrous. His techniques are so precise that he can cut his own world. Literally, he can create flames so intense they would melt anything in their path, summon divine dogs, magical elephants, and even manipulate shadows as if they were toys. But the question that remains is, with so much power, what is Sukuna's true objective? Does he really want to destroy everything? Or is there something deeper behind his endless thirst for power? The only certainty we have is, when Sukuna decides to take action, the world trembles. Literally, in you. Could you survive an encounter with the King of Curses?